Aaron True, MMA Prime TV here with the Filipino wrecking machine, Mark Munoz. Mark, you've won 5 of your last 6 fights, and outside of a loss to the current UFC middleweight champion, Chris Weidman, you've been on a hell of a run. Since that loss, you rebounded, had a great win, and you seem rejuvenated both mentally and physically. How do you feel going into the big fight in October against Michael Bisping?
I feel great. I feel great going against Bisping. It's, I want to make it to the top. I've been to the pinnacle twice, and I haven't quite made it to the top. I've been almost there, but this is a fight that's actually going to get me there to the top, and that's where I want to be. And having the year I had last year, never thought I'd ever go through something like that. But I didn't go through clinical depression where I needed to take meds, but there's different types of levels of depression, and I never thought I'd be there. And I think a lot of people can associate with me when I tell them, like, when bad things come, you kind of resort to comfort foods, go to foods for comfort, and that's what I did. And I when I couldn't do anything, it's just like I was just feeding myself, So as ridiculous as that may sound for a professional fighter, and that's just how it was. And now I'm back. I needed that year to straighten myself out. I needed some time to take off and really think about if this is what I really need to do. And now, like, I got all my ducks in a row. I got the team I need behind me. My gym is doing well. I'm more intentional with my kids, more thoughtful towards my wife. Like, everything good is in my life now because I had to prioritize everything. They say you try to prioritize your schedule. I don't believe in that. You got to schedule your priorities. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I really need to understand. That's what I really needed to kind of get my mind towards, and now I have it, and now I feel better.
Well, you're still 12 weeks out from the fight with Bisping, but already he said, you're one-dimensional. Your Donkey Kong punch, which you were just showing the class, your patented move, saying that it's a stupid punch, that he's gonna make the fight for you so bad that you're really gonna get depressed. How do you respond to this type of stuff?
I know he's pumping up the fight. The fact of the matter is, like, he's a volume puncher. He needs more than 100 punches to kind of TKO somebody, It doesn't take that many punches for me to TKO somebody or knock them out. So he knows that. He knows I'm coming in with firepower, and I'm not going to talk smack. I just let my fighting do the talking, man. But, I said it because somebody was, like, asking me, so, like, what do you think of Bisping, and it's out there. I said that he's got, he needs to have volume. I'm not much of a trash talker, but I just let my fighting do the talking, and I've evolved. I've evolved as a fighter, and he can call me one-dimensional as he wants. Like, my Donkey Kong punch is it's a part of what I am. I didn't call it that. Somebody called it. Somebody nicknamed it for me. So it's not what I called it. I didn't self-proclaim my punches. I didn't do that. I'm not that type of guy. But somebody was just saying, hey, man, you look like Donkey Kong, and I just said it. And then now it's just like people are hashtagging it everywhere, so now I'm just calling it Donkey Kong punches. But yeah, I do that. But at the same time, he knows I have a good wrestling base, and he knows I just need one to touch you, and you feel you're wobbly on your legs. But I'm gonna put everything together now. I got good striking coaches that they're gonna put everything together. And when it comes to conditioning, I have conditioning too. We'll see who's gonna break, and I'm gonna force my will on him, and he's got to be ready. Because I'm ready. I'm gonna be in shape. He's better be in shape. He got to train hard. We got 12 weeks. He better train really hard because I'm coming.
Well, the fight is in Manchester and in England. He's going to be the hometown guy. Yeah. And although people do say he doesn't have power, he's got 14 career KOs or TKOs. Are you worried at all about his power? I
am. Obviously I am. We got 4-ounce gloves, and I'm definitely worried about his punches because he's a very good technical striker. He is. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him when it comes to the striking. I'm in his backyard. It feels like I'm going to Iowa when I was ready for Oklahoma State. They're gonna boo me, but at the end they're gonna cheer because they're gonna see an awesome fight. Because I'm not one to score points. I'm not there to just jab you or score like a little pot shot. I'm there to finish the fight. Like, whether it's on the ground, on the feet, on the cage, like, I'm there to finish. And Bisping knows that. Bisping knows that I'm going to come with it. Bisping knows that this fight is going to be integral to the success of where we're at in the division. He knows that. So he knows he's got to train hard. I'm going to train hard. So Manchester, be ready because it's going to be a great fight.
And last question, I know you're in a kind of a time crunch, you got a lot of people here. We mentioned earlier about your transformation mentally and physically. You have a ton of fans around the country, around the world, kids, adults, women, men, people of all ages, genres, demographics. What advice or tip would you give them if they're struggling with something?
You know, everybody's going to go through adversity. You know, it's a different type. You can go through different types of adversity. It can be financial. It can be social. It could be physical. It could be whatever type of adversity. It could be due to drugs. It could be whatever, you know. But you got to have resilience under your adversity to achieve your desire, and your desires is your goals. You know, what you want to accomplish in life. So I talk about RAD, R-A-D, resilience, adversity, desire. You got to have a RAD life to be able to achieve what you want to achieve in life. You know, so long story short, you got to have resilience under adversity to achieve your desire. And that's what I want you guys to understand, because without that, I couldn't have had the character to refine my character because of that. And you know, this is where I am is because of my experiences and my life choices I made in my life. So go ahead, guys. You can achieve whatever you want to.
Aaron True, MMA Prime TV, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck to you. Here with Mark Munoz, the Filipino Wrecking Machine. Huge fight coming up in October in England against Michael Bisping. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.